And so President Obama seemed not to understand what could cause the economy to tank. Now, I don't know if he made this video or somebody just put his picture in and trying to prescribe something to him. However, this is the perception out here that he had some great times and Trump has come to destroy that. And I look at the meal already. I mean, that $5 meal that he's having there, and this brother here with a $10,000 meal. I'm giving the people maybe a $50 tip. That's what's caused the economy to move on. But I can tell you what, I did suggest many of his policies, and when he went out and he did his own thing, he came with this gay law and this marijuana law, and those two alone will tank the economy because God is not going to bless. I mean, it's not our efforts going to make the economy move or not. It's God who comes in, the invisible hand. And when you're doing stuff like that, everybody's smoking. And we forgot that Rome fell because everybody was high on some smoking stuff. And then remember also that Sodom and Gomorrah were burned down. This wasn't because they were unfriendly, but because they were doing something that God says they shouldn't do. And so when you come on and you make these two as policies, I mean, even if you had been here, the economy would have started going down because it might have gone already because, those policies, the people of themselves, when they're walking on here hand in hand, same sex, of themselves, you could see the insecurity in themselves. They know that they need to have the opposite so they could have a family and children and be loved properly. And so even they of themselves don't feel as though things gonna really work, because that activity alone, the sin, of course, of itself is going to, sort of circumscribe things and make things fall apart. But also, them not having kids and the future doesn't look great for them. They don't feel that great about it. And everybody's smoking this weed out here, walking with the pants down, listen to that chain dragging rap music and all that. Now rap has become the salient genre in the country. I mean, these policies alone will make the think tank by themselves. So Mr. Trump has come on and he's trying to make things move. I don't know if people would allow him to remove the drugs out and ask people to go back to a traditional thing where we seek the other side, the love of the other side. Because people I've seen in Puerto Rico and everywhere, people thinking love is love. But thank God love is not love because I might have been killed by him when I told his wife that I love her. I just said it was a friendly love, right? So when a man say he loves me, he can't love me because this Philadelphia thing is that's not what I want. I need some other things that a woman could provide, and so we could have some kids, so I could extend a different type of love to them, this Storgo. And so I don't like this thing that folks are going on. And another last thing, I think President Trump should stay quiet and just go away. He had his term. I mean, he can't come back again, except he thinks that maybe things can get so bad that they're gonna call for him again. It's not gonna happen, right? It's unconstitutional. So please leave the president alone. Nobody was obstructing you in that way, coming out and the Bush, he went away. He never was out there trying to choreograph and trying to show what he would have done and all this kind of stuff. He just let you be. And you didn't try to lock him up. You're trying to lock up Trump. And, let us move on, man. You're done. And let Mr. Trump get a chance to see how he could last out his 2 years or his 6 more years, and let him encourage him. I think what might have been good if you had formed a presidential council in which you and all the other living presidents could have come along and help Brother Trump with some issues and some ideas, and then recommend me like come in and put in his and make things work. But it's all about you, and it's all good, Mr. President Obama. Time will tell, and I wish you well. But leave Mr. Trump alone, and Mr. Trump is doing a darn great job, and I think that things are going to get better.